Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here on the stream. It's time for Group D in the Adroits COD4 Masters. It's time for that matchup. We're going to starting out today with Redbyte.nl versus Elysium. Redbyte will be joined in this tournament by their Italian brothers, a team that has managed to get themselves in an interesting position already in this tournament. I'm quickly going to check it out, what place they managed to score themselves in. There they are. Group D, round 1 is currently live as Redbyte managed to place themselves first in Group B. So we'll see whether or not their Dutch compatriots can do the same in Group D. Of course, they're up versus a very interesting lineup, especially Team Druids or Team Windfact are going to be difficult there. On the comms here, once again, as before, will be none other than Machine. Machine, how are you doing this wonderful evening?
I'm great, thank you, and I'm looking forward to this game. It should be a good one. Redbyte, obviously the favourites for this game, but Elysium definitely with hopefully a couple of tricks up their sleeve. We'll see how it plays out.
All right, let's go into the game. Let's go live in towards round number 2. For those people that are wondering, you are watching Chaos TV as the little bug just managed to materialize the bottom top right of the screen. And it will just embed itself right there. Of course, you want to throw yourself out there. The hashtag for this matchup or this tournament will be COD4 Masters, to throw yourself out there. And the comms, it's all looking pretty damn good. Let's go into the game as we got ourselves a pretty interesting lineup here on the Redbyte side of things. We got Barcha, Danny, Rabbi, and Royaz, whoever the hell Cut Black is.
Film Tweaks?
Oh, yeah, sorry, Film Tweaks on. Whoever Cut Black is, one of those guys on the Redbyte team. I'm sure it's one of those annoying things. And I keep on telling these admins, add a function, add a rule in your rule set where they have to play with their actual names. Elysium, Hanran, Polk, Lenny, Murky, Runza, and Dupes. These players will be coming up. Let's go into the game. That's Machine, take it away.
All right then, well I'm a cut plek for Redbyte as he is way over in A-side, right near the planter. AK for Elysium trying to take him down, but the nade from Barcha does take down Polk, and that means the A-site now only has 2 defenders remaining. It is Runts and Dupes. Kuplek on his way towards that A-arch. Approaching him very cautiously. Runts goes down, and that's it. 3-0.
It's Fatal, actually. Fatal or Deco, one of the two.
Fatal.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, definitely Redbyte off to the more aggressive start, and definitely the more beneficial start at the moment. They're really not having any issues of it. Only 2 frags from Elysium in 3 rounds. Not even a frag a round at the moment for Elysium. Or Elysium? I want to call him Elysium.
Elysium? I prefer Elysium.
So yeah, Redbyte not having too many issues at the moment.
Well, Rabbi, in the meantime, will get that R700, scoping it down. He's actually running the bomb. A scope running the bomb. Interesting way of doing things. He's just about to pick up his very first kill. If he manages to do so, he does so. Lenite down. And that will open up the play in towards B. Unless anybody's at the top of the street. Nobody on the left. Anybody on the right? No, doesn't appear to be there. And time to get that smoke into place and get the plant in. It's time for Elysium to figure that one out. They must have known, but it's not going to be enough. It's 4-0 already. As Redbyte are plowing through the Elysium lineup. Yeah. Tell us something about Elysium, by the way. We had a little bit of a discussion about Elysium before. What are they all about?
They've come over, I think it's a European lineup. I know we've got some UK players that are in there. Not done too much about the relatively new team. If they are a team, they may be a mix, but I'm almost certain they are a team. Relatively new, and I think they're just coming to land, kind of get the experience. Maybe, you know, place a higher standard of team and see how they perform, which at the moment isn't going too well. I mean, they're already down 5-3 now in this 5th round. Runts, Polk, and Lenny, last 3 standing. They look to be heading towards the rotate to B, but only 1 player for Elysium is actually at A. It is Polk. Polk, let's go with Polk for Elysium. See how he can attack these 4 red dots, all spread out nice and defensively on that A side. Now the bomb is already down. There's 33 seconds. Does come round. 2nd frag of the round already onto Barcha. Looking for that 3rd towards Car Park. However, no peaks from Redbyte. There it is. It's Danny who takes him down, straightly followed by Cutplek. Or, sorry, who did we confirm that was?
Oh, Bartez.
Bartez.
We got Danny Deco, of course. We got Royaz, Rabbi, Bartez, and Fatal.
Okay then, Fatal, that's the one. So In fact, on my Pro Mod Live, I had 3 Barchers at the moment.
Yeah, they're being absolute assholes. We're going to go and get them on the phone soon, because if they do an entire lineup of nothing but Barches, that's going to be an absolute pain in the ass. So, Shanza, if you're watching this right now, give these guys a slap on the ears and make sure your admins do something about this, because it's just an incredible pain in the ass when players start playing.
This guy just running around to 3 BCs, just kind of try and play all roles. He's doing quite well at the moment, actually.
Yeah.
Explosives planted.
Murky will be the last man standing on the Elysium side. The bomb has been planted onto his B. Gets himself the first on Rabbi. Still going to be a difficult plow forward towards the site. That's the wrong side there, Murky. He's going to go down. It's 6-0. 6 round spread
now,
is not looking good.
If it's all right with you, I'm going to go with Dupes this round, because this is a possibility of a James Bond. And I know lots of people watching are going to be interested to see if the James Bonds are going to occur for the player, the big man D, as he does look to try and get that pick towards B. Does spot one, just misses him. That's 2 players. He's just stormed towards that B side. Runts is the other man on B, who's going to try and do some damage, as he does once again look towards B. Does get the frag onto Danny, and there the opportunity of the James does disappear. However, Archit is near that white van trying to get the frag onto Dupes. Dupes still playing it steady. Runts though looks to be on the rotate. In fact, the entire Redbyte side looks to be on the rotate. Also chilling around that mid. The bomb is on catwalk, however. And in fact, just looking over to Robbie, he is actually on the A bomb with very little. I'm definitely running out of the word I meant to say.
Do have a good think about this. What was the one you wanted to say?
Very little resistance.
Very little resistance.
Thank you. Ah,
you're welcome. I do like to, yeah.
It's all your help, thank you.
I know, that's how I roll.
But for once, actually, Elysium are at the advantage. 3v2. Oh, swiftly made 2v2 as Rihanna does take down Murky. And let's stick with Robbie now. Pushing towards Dupes with that SMG. Oh, but Runts is there. And that's the first round for Elysium.
Royaz will be shut down for his efforts. And like you said, the first round from the first 6 will be for Elysium. It's 6-1 in favor of Redbyte.nl, and their performance so far seems to be very, very good. And actually, Redbyte looking to go for a push onto its A, trying to take down all these cars in car park, making sure nobody goes down. Is Elysium ready for the Murky? Just sitting outside of our archway. Not going to see anybody appear right there. Dupes going as fast as he can, trying to scope that up. Already get himself a double right there on the car bomb, as well as the nade. And Royaz and Rabbi out for the count.
Sorry, I am struggling to get back into this game, but I do believe I am back.
Dupes, in the meantime, Bartaz gets himself a single, takes down the scope right behind Plant Pot, and that's going to open up on Redbyte.nl, trying to get that scope in. The smoke goes down. It's just Lenai remaining. He's on catwalk on the other side of the map. The bomb gets planted, and he is versus 3. He's versus Danny, Bartaz, and Fatal. Does take up on Fatal first. Needs to watch out here, but Danny Deco takes him down. It's 7-1, a firm lead here for Redbyte.nl.
Okay, then let's go with one of the SMGs. Let's go for a Redbyte SMG. Let's go with Danny. He just ended the round there. Let's see how well he can start off this one.
Oh, that nade. If that would have hit the card, and Danny would have been toast.
Indeed.
Unlucky on that one. But he still has, he's kind of slowed down in his offensive. He's not gone towards the back. He does not know that Dupes, set nade on towards Dupes, perhaps.
Set nade trying to take down Dupes.
He was already,
oh,
no actually not Dupes down there. It's one of the other guys. And Fatal just managed to get himself the double. There's still one of the Elysium players in the back there.
Oh, and can you believe it? There's absolutely nothing to stop them getting that bomb down now, as Rihanna does take down Polk, Murky, and Lenny, last man standing, and they're both coming from that B site. Lenny, however, is on his way through car park. Could be a problem for Redbyte.
No, not so much, because Royaz is already there.
He just turned around. As Lenny does take him down, though. Nice play from Lenny. See if he can really profit on this. Coming back from behind, just pick up the AK for that extra long-range advantage. As Danny is on the retreat, heavily tagged up.
Oh my God! Misses the knife and gets a deagle nonetheless. And will finish off Lenny here with the AK. Danny Deco does it again. 8-1.
So, it's going to look a pretty clean sweep for Redbyte at the moment.
Yeah, it does not look good at all for the Elysium lineup. Dupes finally managed to get himself his first headshot of the match. Redbyte all of a sudden thinks, oh, this guy can actually hit something here. As Dupes gets himself another one. Surprise, surprise.
Well, once again, we're seeing this kind of split from Redbyte. They're sending them aggressive through mid, and they're also getting this kind of slow A push.
I like
and it's
Bartez's position, by the way.
Indeed. I think we should stick with Bartez, see if he can actually
Do something
profit
with
on this position. Yeah, I think. Well, Robbie does just land a nade right onto Lenny's pocket. And Lenny embraced it, but nice play from Bart.
Explosions
Yeah,
planted.
expecting Murky to push in there.
He was just
knew, he
predicted
knew
that.
that Polk was. He knew Murky was going to come
And
down
once again,
there.
I mean, he's about to walk into. Look at that! Oh my God! Prediction from Bartja, literally four-man that round actually. Very nice play from the EK. And still very little resistance from Elysium. However, well, I was going to compare the sides, but I think actually Elysium are on the stronger side for City. Defending tends to be a little bit easier on City, but we'll see. It's all about the way the teams play. So, as once again, the bomb for Redbyte does look to be making its way towards the inside. Oh, and Bartja just taking down Murky right in that corner.
Bartez will be able to pick that one up. Rabbi trying to do the same thing there. Fatal gets Polk out of the equation. The bomb is going to get planted onto its A, and Elysium will need to get them rotated quickly. They've got themselves runs and Dupes on the back foot, trying to get in there. Yeah, trying to get in there. The first, not going to happen. That car is about to go boom. And they won't have the opportunity to get in on towards the side. They are on the rotate. They got one by Archway, but the positioning from Redbyte is superior. Overlooking the pit. Dupes jumps down, tries to get himself, does get himself the first one on Bartez, but it's not going to happen, I think. Yeah, like I thought, Rabbi will get the first. Lenny knows exactly where he is. Royaz will be the last one standing here. Tagged up heavily, 14 seconds remaining. They need to keep him off the bomb. Yes, they will. Don't look there, Royaz. Does go for it in the end, but far too much risk being made. Far too much risk on that one.
And Lenny just really going to regret that. That could have been a round for Elysium. Fortunately, Hipfire wasn't on his side, as it does bring it to 10-1. So predictions then, what kind of rounds are we going to see Elysium pick up before the win for Redbyte?
Producer, please don't turn down my guy in the ear. I can't hear him.
I would love to see Elysium put a bit more fight. 13-5, 13-6 would be a nice score to see. However, it does look to be going more of the kind of 13-1 direction at the moment.
It does look like to be the case. It's the last round here for Elysium on the attacking side. My apologies on the defending side. As Redbyte Bartez looking for the first time in a very long time to go B. We have not seen many teams push A this much throughout this tournament. A lot of pushes towards B in most of the series, and that's pretty much why Redbyte hasn't been going for it. They kept on getting shut down. The car goes off, and that's going to be 10-2 in the first half. Not the best score one would want.
Not the best defense I think we've seen on City. However, though, Dupes is on top. He is performing for his team now, up with 10 for 11. I think we hopefully see some nice attacking scope work from him. And also on the Redbyte side, Robbie actually bottom fragging. Nice to see some more from him.
I personally am very interested in what Dupes is going to be doing now, because he needs to get those first picks out. Unless Rabbi gets his R700 right off the wall when he rushes through mid. There he goes. Rabbi on the rush. Can he get the first peek? He needs to sit on the... No, he's actually going for top road. Nope, because there's too much smoke there already. Robiaz will pick up the first. As Bartez will get himself the second. The push is on. The top of road, Rabbi. There you go. Is anybody going to be down there? Should be it. Because they kind of need to push now. Will pick himself up the kill. Polkos go down as well. It's 2-11. It's pretty much, yeah. Almost like Elysium are pretty much throwing themselves into the meat grinder at this point.
I'm going to go with Danny then for Redbyte, as he does look to be pushing across the market. Yeah, he's just going to go under that market, trying to get that set nade, I assume, onto The vertical nade rather, yeah, onto Catwalk. There it goes now as 2 frags are ready for Redbyte. Nade coming out, nothing for it though, as there are 2 Elysium players right next to Cutplek. Does get one. Can he get the other? He does. Good play from Cutplek, but Redbyte storming all over it. So fast, and he didn't even see a frag.
It's match point time for Redbyte.
And I think most likely we're going to see how this plays out, but I think this could be the G to the G.
Danny
but it's not
actually
over till
standing
it's
on
over,
the
as
wall.
Murky does show, taking down Bart with that nade.
And Danny seems to have the patience of a saint, just waiting here. He's actually running M16, which is somewhat surprising. Fatal on the other hand is waiting here. They are expecting a push from Elysium on towards A side. They need to throw a nade in there now, unless the SMG does not have enough stopping power. Oh, look at this. It's going to be very, very difficult. Redbyte. Oh, what a no-scope headshot right there! Are you kidding? What a shot and a half!
Indeed.
What a way to end that up. And if Fatal can finish this one off and win the round, then that headshot right there would be one sick play. It was not going to happen. It's still match point for Redbyte, but that right there was one sick shot.
Fortunately, I missed it, but I presume that was quite an incredible shot to hear such an orgasm coming from A-Spec. Who are we going to follow now? Let's go with Robbie then. Or Rabbi. I'm up for either. As Danley does push towards that catwalk area. It does look to be a split towards or an ace push from Elysium. As Bartja does take down Runts, the AK at the back of that A push. Robbie, nothing for him though, just checking any sort of possibility as finally Elysium look to be making their way towards the A site. Is Polk with the bomb on that A site. Lenny there holding hands as the bomb will be going down. Bartja takes down his boyfriend and again onto Polk. Not going to be happy with that, and now Dupes, last man standing, does take down Robbie now 1v1. Bartja, what can he do? Dupes looking completely opposite way though. Oh, does catch a glimpse of Bart. Can he take him down? He does! Good play from Dupes, bringing it to 4-12, and a small comeback, 2 rounds in a row for Elysium.
Absolutely, 12-4. A small comeback, like you said, 3 rounds being scored in a row.
Whether or not Redbyte are getting complacent is debatable. Something we don't want to see.
Dupes will pick himself up a little bit. By the way, if the commentary seems to be slightly off, oh, Dupes killing Polk. It's because I can barely hear my co-commentator on the other line, which is a bit of a shame. Dupes will be going down, and that's the last kill in this round. It's 4-13 for this one, with a easy win for Redbyte.nl.
And good game all round.
Yeah, well, good game.
Well, I mean,
the
other players, I mean, Elysium were definitely, I think they knew what was coming in that game, and they played that calmly.
Well, pretty much that. I'm quickly going to check what the next potential game in this series is. Hold on. Let's see here. Group stage, Group D. Like I already mentioned before, Group D consists of either Team Winfact versus Elysium. I don't think that's going to be a good one. Redbyte versus Druids, or KTM versus For Granted. I'm tempted to go Redbyte Druids myself. We'll have to see how that one.
Well, yeah, I think people have been looking towards a Winfact game, but I believe we're going to be seeing some more of that later.
Well, if it's Winfact versus Elysium, it's going to be exactly the same thing as we just saw just now. Right. So I'm rather opposed to see another meat grinder game.
I think you're right.
Yeah. In the meantime, though, we're going to go for a quick break as we set up for the next one here. And we're going to get in quick contact with the guys over at Wizard. You're watching Chaos TV with myself, A-Spec, and, of course, Machine on the line. Machine is probably going to leave us for now, and Menace is going to come back in for the rest of the commentary for today. Machine, is there any possibility you're going to be here back tomorrow for the playoffs?
I'm afraid not. I will be around this evening if I am needed, but if not, thanks everyone for listening to me. I hope I wasn't too disgraceful, and it's been a pleasure.
Well, it's been great having you here. We're going to call that one off, and we'll see Menace later on. We'll be back with you with more play-by-play from the Adroits Call of Duty 4 Masters right after these very short messages.
eye on you, electric eye on you. Who could dance like you, pleasure dance like you, delay. With a glass eye on you, electric eye on you. Who loves to be touched, who could dance like you, dance all day. Keep it simple, 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 keep it simple. One foot goes down. With a glass eye on you, with a glass eye on you, electric eye on you, electric eye on you. Who loves to be touched? With a glass eye on you, electric eye on you. Who could dance like you, pleasure dance like you, delay. With a glass eye on you, electric eye on you. Who loves to be touched? Who could dance like you, dance all day, 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 dance all day. Can you feel the darkness on you? 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 Keep it simple. 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 Dance all day, 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 you walked away, 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 you took me home, you took me in, you left me. When do we get out of here? This perfect skin, 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 this perfect skin. With a glass eye on you, with a glass eye on you, electric eye on you, electric eye on you. Who loves to be touched? With a glass eye on you, electric eye on you. Who could dance like you, pleasure dance like you, delay. With a glass eye on you, with a glass eye, electric eye on you. With a glass eye on you, electric eye on you. Who could dance like you, pleasure dance like you.